Hey, what up you guys? This is Danny B. You're watching The Trash Stash, and in this video I'm going to be re-ranking all the Halloween movies. I thought I'd do this before the new Halloween movie came out because once that comes out, just everyone's going to make a Halloween video. So I'm trying to kind of beat everybody to the punch. Alright, so here we go. Alright, so coming up at number 11 is going to be Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. I just never been into this movie ever since I saw it. I was just like, it didn't do it for me. Yeah, I don't know. I only seen this movie one time, and I just didn't like it, but maybe I'd give it another chance. Maybe I'd like it better second time watching it. Coming up at number 10 is going to be Halloween 3. This is one that, people love this one now for some reason. I don't get it so much. I don't mind it. It's not like a terrible movie to me, but it's one of my least favorite Halloween movies. I think they're kind of going for like a Cronenberg type of thing, based in like the technology shit with some body horror, like the snakes coming out of the masks and stuff. I don't know. It's a really weird movie. I don't get it at all. So I do like the soundtrack though. Number 10, Halloween 3. Coming up at number 9 is going to be Halloween 2018. And this took a huge dive downwards for me. When I saw this in the theaters, I liked it, and then rewatching it the second time, I liked it a little less, and now it's just one of my least favorite. Michael Myers is good in it, and the cinematography is good in it, but the characters just don't do it for me. The best character is Laurie, and I don't really like her character that much in any of the series, really. It was the first one to bring the Halloween movies back after like a long hiatus, so I'm not mad at it or anything. And plus, I think the sequel is going to be better than 2018. But I don't know. It just doesn't do it for me. And rewatching it too, like the opening scene where the guy's like, say something! And all the mental patients are like singing Figaro, and stuff like that. I'm just like, this is so stupid. But yeah, I don't know. Alright, coming up at number 8, and I'm probably going to get a lot of shit for this, but coming up at number 8 is Halloween Resurrection. I like this one even more than the 2018 one. This movie is pretty terrible, but, it is fun for me to watch it. The opening scene, I think, is actually pretty cool. And the rest of it, it's, if you're a hardcore Halloween fan, this is like probably everyone's least favorite one besides, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 or something. But I actually like this one. This one is fun for me to watch. The character of Deckard just watching this shit on a webcam, and then he was going to bust through the door, but he ends up doing nothing. The whole movie he's watching this shit. He doesn't do anything. So there you go. Deckard, complete waste of a storyline. Busta Rhymes is terrible, I don't even like Busta Rhymes as a rapper, honestly. I'm not a fan of Busta Rhymes. But he's so stupid in this, it's just hard to not laugh when he's on screen. The mask, the Michael Myers mask is super cheesy, but I don't know. I for some reason, I like this one in a stupid, in a fun way. Coming up at number 7 is going to be Halloween 5. Another one, pretty bad, but still, it's got some cheesiness that I enjoy. Fucking Dr. Loomis beating Michael Myers to death and, screaming at him. The end shootout scene and stuff is very cool. I forget if that's a deleted scene or if that actually happened. You got the Man in Black running around with no storyline. They didn't have any idea what they were going to do with him at this point. You got Big Cookie Woman, Daniel Harris is mute for some reason. Michael Myers looks terrible in his mask. He looks like an anime character or something, but I don't know. It's funny for me. I think the theme music when the cops come on screen, it does carnival music. That shit was making me laugh. And then when he kills the other guy named Mike with the what is it? He electrocutes him or something. That shit was making me laugh. Yeah, I don't know. One of my least favorites, but still, I can watch it and have a good time. Coming up at number 6 is going to be Rob Zombie's Halloween. And I actually like this one. It's not the best one in the series. It's kind of in the middle for me, but It's interesting, you know, you see Michael Myers as a kid, and it's kind of fun to see that. It's got Rob Zombie's style all over it. I think the suspense once Michael Myers starts, like, chasing people and stuff like that, it does work in this movie. And the mask is cool, too. Alright, coming up at number 5 is going to be Halloween 4. This one is cool. It's got a very cool atmosphere to it. It actually does kind of look like fall. It's got one of my favorite kill scenes where Michael Myers, after all this time, finally gets a gun, and then he just stabs someone with it. Like, he fucking... I don't know. He knows how to drive a car, but for some reason he can't figure out how to shoot a gun. Or maybe he's just, like, so against shooting, he just wants to always be the guy that stabs someone, so he stabs someone with the shotgun. Very cool scene with Loomis in this, where he's hitchhiking and he gets picked up by a priest. And what's funny about this priest is that he was actually in a Carpenter movie. He played the guy in Escape from New York that's like, "Easy there, Chief. Nice boots." So that guy was actually in a Carpenter movie, even though this one's not directed by Carpenter. The mask in this movie looks kind of bad, but it's still kind of cool. And you get like Michael Myers running around like a fucking, like the Mummy the first half of the movie. Yeah. And Danielle Harris is pretty good in this movie, too. Alright, coming up at number 4 is going to be Halloween H2O. And I always really liked this one. This was one of the first Halloween movies I ever saw, and I just really liked it ever since I saw it. People complain that the mask is terrible in this. I think it actually looks kind of good. The guy playing Michael Myers is a little bit too short to be Michael, but other than that, I think it's a good movie, and it's very Hollywood movie. Like, it's a very, like, polished Hollywood thing. Like, the one right before this had a very, like, indie filmmaker kind of vibe. This one has a very polished Hollywood type of vibe to it. And I think this is actually my favorite version of Jamie Lee Curtis in a Halloween movie. The kill scenes in this are nothing too special because it was, you know, like a mainstream movie, so they didn't want to, like, go full out with it. There's still a couple cool ones in there. And you got, what's his name? The kid from Third Rock from the Sun, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, has like a little brief appearance in this. It's not a cameo because I don't think he was famous at the time, but he's in it. And the nurse, the smoking nurse, is back. That was pretty cool to see her in this one. Yeah, I just really like this one. Number 4, Halloween H2O. Coming up at number 3 is going to be Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers, the theatrical cut. This is, to me, the most hardcore Halloween movie. Like, this has the best kill scenes in all of the series. Even more brutal than the Rob Zombie one or 2018. This has got, like, head explosions. Michael Myers pushing people on drill machines. Very bloody. Pushing people's heads on spikes and shit. A cool-ass scene with him with an axe and stuff. This is the last one that Loomis is in. To me, Loomis is way better of a character than Laurie Strode. And they're kind of just making this shit up as they went. Like, they had to continue the Man in Black storyline. They didn't know where to go with it. So they're like, alright, let's just say Michael's in a pagan cult. And every year he kills these people to save thousands of pagan lives. It's, like, completely ridiculous. But it's besides that, it's a fun movie. Fun slasher movie. It just, like, they went full out in this one to, like, please the people that wanted to see a hardcore horror movie. And awesome cinematography in that one, too. Coming up at number 2 is going to be the original Halloween. And this was my favorite out of the Halloween movies for a long time. But, just, I don't know, recently I kind of discovered I like Halloween 2 a little better. And, I think the main thing... I mean, this one is an absolute classic. Don't get me wrong. Like, I still absolutely love this movie. Very awesome concept from Carpenter and excellent direction and stuff. And the opening scene alone with the camera, the point of view and stuff is excellent. What kills this movie a little bit for me is just, like, the talking. The dialogue is really cheesy when you kind of, like, watch it 100 times. I don't know. It just kind of gets on my nerves now a little bit. Like, Laurie there. But it is a classic, and don't get me wrong, I'm putting it in number 2. Yeah, the music is excellent, and Michael Myers, what a cool character. And, yeah, this is the one that started the whole thing. So, number 2, Halloween. And coming up at number 1 is Halloween 2. And I just like, you know what, fuck it. I really like this one. This is the one I watched the most. And yeah, so I'm gonna put it at number 1 because it's my favorite. I love the way they redid the music into a synthesizer. And then also it just starts off right in the middle of the action. Like Michael Myers is already killing people. They shoot him, he escapes, and now he's back on the streets killing people like right away. And you kind of cut down on like the cheesy dialogue a little bit. And I like the dialogue from Loomis, just him going crazy, going like, I shot him 6 times. I like that better than any of the the babysitter dialogue where they're just like, Ben Kramer or whatever, Ben Tramer. You know, I mean, all that shit, you watch it 100 times, you're going to get a little sick of it. So Loomis, him running around being crazy, I don't really get so sick of that. And I love like the creepy hospital setting. This one, it steps up the graphic kill scenes a little bit, so you get more blood, and he like sticks syringe needles in the doctor's eyes, and the nurse like spins the chair around. The dude's got like needles in his eyeballs and shit. And then the ending to this one too is like my favorite ending in the whole series. With you know, spoiler alert, but you know, the whole hospital explosion and shit. That's badass. Yeah, so Halloween 2, number 1. Alright guys, and then I'll probably do a review of Halloween Kills once I see it. Alright guys, this is Danny B. You're watching the Trash Dash. Let me know what you think of the Halloween rankings, and let me know your ranking. Hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. Peace out.